actually, you have to be in a database to import a table. It varies if you have an SQL file, because those are actually database commands written down to create a table. But right now we are just importing a data from somewhere. It's just the data. There's no commands. It is going to write down the statements for it. It's going to write down commands for creating that. So we have to be in a database and import table. Now you've imported table. It was very essential for you to tick that tick box. Otherwise you don't get your column names the way they are. You are in your database. You see that as a, so browse means view, right? You're viewing your database or you're viewing your table. Does that make sense? If you view your database, you will see the names of all the tables. If you're browsing your table, you will see all the records. Is that okay? So if I go in table, the browse means I want to look at the information in my table. Is that okay? Now here you have options: structure, SQL, search, insert, export, import, and more, right? Now usually the first rule is my table names should not have spaces. My table name should not have any special character and should not have a space. But the table name you've got is table space 1. Is that right? Is that right? So everybody's got a same table name. Computer has automatically created a table called as table 1. I want to call it customers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to more and operations. Here there's an option called as rename table to. So can you please rename your table to customer? And just say go. Sorry. Just operations, go to table options and rename your table to customer. It's done. So if you now click on your database, you will see a table called as customer. Is that right? You renamed your database or you renamed your table? So we have to be in a table and then go more operations.
Yeah, I've renamed it. I just wanted to be sure. We want to rename the table and not the database.
I'm answering your question only. If you are in database and saying operations, you are renaming your database. If you go in table and then do operations, you are renaming your table. Right. It's the same for database, same for table. Does that make sense? The options are same. I have renamed my table. That's your customer table. This is the information.